Paddy, thank you for joining us. What is your mindset when you're going up to prepare against someone who you have so much respect for, so much admiration for, someone who's, you were saying at the press conference, is like a legend of the sport? What is it like knowing you're going in to face someone like Justin Gaethje?
Yeah, well, this is what you've always wanted to do. You've always wanted, coming up through your career, you want to fight these people that you've always looked up to, and it's sad to say that I think I'm going to retire them. You know what I mean? I'm preparing to beat them up in all facets of MMA, whether it's on the ground or whether it's on the feet. I'm preparing to beat them up. So, as I say, it's sad to say, but I'm more than likely going to retire him. I don't know if he'll fight again. I'd be when he loses. The
respect between you two is clear, and it's kind of refreshing to see, right? We see so much talk and so much trash. Is it almost, well, definitely the biggest respect you can give him is to say what you're saying about, I'm going to beat him, I'm going to do everything I can to beat him and potentially retire him?
Yeah, definitely. No stone be left unturned in the build-up to this fight. As I say, Justin Gaethje is a legend, lad. He's your favourite fighter's favourite fighter because he's one of mine. And obviously I'm going to feel bad beating him up, but once you're in the cage it's different. I thought that Michael Chandler was a nice fella, and then look how his face was when we finished the fight.
How do you see the fight going?
I don't see him getting past the third round, just like Michael Chandler never. I don't see this going into the championship rounds. I see me finishing him. I've had visions of so many different ways this fight will finish. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to knock him out, lad, which a lot of people are laughing at me for, but I've got a feeling I'm going to knock him out. But I know for a fact if we do end up on the floor, this fight's over in 2 minutes.
You have been someone who's been disrespected, underestimated in the past, despite your record and what you've done in fights. And I've heard you say you want to be the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Despite everything going on around you, where does that confidence come from?
It's just something I've always had. I've always been confident in my own skills and how good I am, and I've never swayed from it. It's one of the things my coach says has got me to where I am, the fact I'm so confident in myself. Some people are brilliant on the mat, but they haven't got the confidence where I'm both. So, looking forward to bringing this belt home in January, and then we go on from there, lad. We bring the undisputed belt home, we defend it, we win the welterweight belt.
Got to ask you about Ilia. He's been in the news in the past few days, and I know you've exchanged comments. There seems to be a lot of respect there now. Have you spoken to him personally, like exchanged messages?
No, I don't.
I've
just got asked about it in an interview, and obviously I'm never going to say nothing bad about someone's family, lad. It's just not. It's not me. You know what I mean? I'm not a piece. Everything between me and Ilia is between me and Ilia. You know what I mean? I'd like to think he'd never mention my family, and I wouldn't mention his. So, with all that sort of stuff he's got going on outside the cage, I hope it's sorted quickly and everything's sound. But that when he gets in the cage with me, I'm going to kill him.
Is that respect, like, do you appreciate that from him as well? Because he said the same about you.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like, we're fighters, but at the end of the day, first and foremost, we're family men. And we want to make sure that our kids are all right more than anything, and I hope his are. You've got
this fight now. When you think about how you would like 2026 to play out, is the ultimate dream still to fight and beat Ilia, or is it potentially undisputed, no matter who the opponent is? It doesn't matter now. You've got this fight that's in front of you.
Yeah, if he doesn't end up fighting, you never know. Once I beat Justin Gaethje, I could end up being like Tom Aspinall and just getting promoted to undisputed champ. And then, but I'm going to win the belt, and I'm going to, if I don't have to win it off Ilia and I get promoted, I'll defend the belt. If I do have to beat Ilia to win the undisputed, I will.
Would you prefer to have the moment in the cage, or does it
I'd
not
love
matter?
to. I want to beat Ilia.
Yeah,
I want to beat Ilia. I want to prove everyone that I can beat him, because no one thinks I can. So that's something I want to do. But if I do get promoted to undisputed without fighting him, it's cool. You know what I mean?
To be able to get to that next step by beating someone like Justin Gaethje, who has done so much in the sport and you have a lot of respect for, is that almost the ultimate way to take that next step?
Yeah, you know, you've got to, they say you've got to beat your heroes to become one of them, and I've always loved watching Justin Gaethje fight, lad. I remember watching some of his fights in World Series of Fighting, and he fought like Nick Newell and that, and obviously watched his debut live against Michael Johnson. And to end up fighting him is just madness. Like, as I say, I was doing the same for years with Tony Ferguson, watching him for years, and now the same's going to happen with Gaethje.
Be the dream to, once it's all said and done, you've got the win, to have a beer with him and
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've sat next to him in the UFC before. He's a very, very nice dude. I really like Justin Gaethje, but as we all know, this is business, and once that cage door's closed, he's taking food out my kids' mouths, so I need to beat him.
Last one, the timings could line up with summer, an undisputed fight at Anfield. How does that sound? Yeah,
that'd be unbelievable. That's what dreams are made of. You know what I mean? I want to bring the UFC to Anfield, and that'd be like me lifetime's work all in one, made, and I'd do anything for that.